Okay, this is Mystery of History, Volume 3. If you've been following along, the first one is From Creation to Resurrection, and then Volume 2 is the Early Churches and Middle Ages. And this one is the Renaissance, Reformation, and Growth of Nations. So I don't know the exact years, but it's all on the website, Mystery of History. Just Google it. I don't know the exact website, and I don't think it may say... Oh, here's the dates right here. There you go. So volume 1, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the breakdown. And they have for the older elementary, or middle or high, you can use them for whenever. We've been using them for middle school. So the 4 volumes we just use in 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th. And we love Mystery of History because it's geography, history, social studies, everything all rolled up in one, so we don't have a million different books and things we have to try to learn. And the fact that it's from a timeline, so it just starts from the very beginning and covers all the way to present day. And it's the world history and Bible history all together. So it's exciting to see what was happening, like Daniel and the lions, but then Cleopatra or Buddha or whatever. You learn everything together when it happened. And I think that's fun, and my kids seem to like it. So the third one here is a hardcover. The other 2 weren't. I'm thinking they may make all of them hardcover now because this was a newer purchase. But it's beautiful because they have it in color. So it's very nice now. It's a lot different than the first 2, but they may make them all like this now. Very, very nice. So once again, all of these volumes are the full school year of 36 weeks. And they break it down. You can do different schedules. And they have it in there. They have all the information in there for you. Now this one, volume 3, it now is in the textbook like this. And then the second book has all the answer keys and the maps that you can photocopy off as you need them. And all the exercises and pre-tests and activities and everything written in there. So in the first 2 volumes, they were all combined, unless they have changed it again. But it's just like the other ones. There's a different schedules you can use. We do it 3 days a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, to keep it easy, because we do science on Tuesday and Thursday. So it's broken down. We do it the same way as the other 2 volumes. So we read, okay, so it talks about the quarterback. Week 1. So we read lesson 1. Oh, my fingers can't grab right here. That's how long the lessons are. It just depends. Depends on how much they need to talk about. And then lesson 2. That was a big one. There. And then that's what we do on Monday. We read the 2 lessons, and then we go to this book, and we can pick out which activities that we want to do. And you don't have to do them all. They just have a list of things that the child or you could pick out. Then, on Wednesday, we read lesson 3. There you go. And then we do our timeline, which we just picked this. We are not going to make our own huge homemade one. I don't have time for that. So we just bought this. History Through the Ages timeline. It's so nice because I used this for all 4 years. So then you buy you buy one of these packets every year depending on the book you're going through. So you buy the new book and the new pack, but you keep this for all 4 years. And then on Wednesday, we do our timeline. So we cut out the characters that we just learned, and then we put them in here so they have them all in order. You can color them if you'd like. Then we haven't been doing the note cards that they suggest. I may be kind of lazy in that aspect, but it was too much for my daughter when we were doing it, so we haven't done that there. And then Friday, we do the end of the week quiz or exercise that they have. And they have fun things too. They have normal ones like this. They have games that you can play. You can even win pennies, nickels, dimes like that for things. They have crossword puzzles. Just all these things just to kind of cement in your brain the things that you've been learning, because it's so much history. And then you can just photocopy the things that you need. And then you just have a 3-ring binder that you've been using for all 4 years to keep all your projects or pictures of your projects, which is nice because you can have a place where you can always go back and see what you've done, which is kind of nice at the end of the 4 years. You get to see all that. And then they can keep it and look back at it. So there's different activities and crafts and things that you make you can just keep in the binder. So you use that all 4 years as well. So that is Mystery of History Volume 3.